Hello everyone and welcome back to these fair isles of Britain. But more importantly, welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. In the last episode, our wife died, Margarita. Poor Margarita, we kind of fell out in our later years, but for a while we were good spouses. And we've got a new spouse here, Adolfleda. And she is extremely fertile, so I'm hoping for a son, and still that's what Sinead is hoping for. Is that if we don't get a son in time, I believe we can go back to the very, very beginning. But I'm not sure on that, so either way, we need to try to think about the future and what it might hold. We do not have many troops to work with either. We need to get some more knights into the Empire. Luckily, I've been trying to invite some recently. You're going to be a lot of money, 65, so we're not going to recruit you. We'll recruit you, and we'll recruit you just because you're a lot cheaper. Our stress is going up, but we definitely need some men on the battlefield. Especially not you, because you're blooming awful. And it looks like Ruadri here has come of age. Our potential future king. He is compassionate, brave, he's arrogant, he had an adequate education, if nothing excellent. 13 diplomacy, 11 martial, 4, 5 and 4 for the remaining. Not perfect. Let us see if we can get him married to someone useful. I wonder if we can get any alliances. It doesn't seem like we will. Let's go for alliance. It doesn't seem we can get any alliance powers. So any alliances, which is unfortunate. This person has a lot of claims, but because they're Hungarian, it's not going to be overly useful for us. I wonder if there's any Scottish people floating around, or at least some Anglo-Saxon people might be useful. Eldon of Shropshire. You could be good, actually. I think we'll marry you two together, as trying to get intelligent into the future bloodline would be very useful indeed. He's going to lose some prestige out of that, but it's not the end of the world. And we've got to marry to someone in the Holy Roman Empire, which is definitely very good indeed. We don't want him really to be on the front lines, but because he doesn't have great fighting skills, but there's not a lot we can do about that. The war in Scotland is still carrying on between Moray and Scotland. It's currently at -2%. We are under the reign of the Duchess of Moray, so whatever happens there will influence what happens in the future. Yeah, we're not going to do this because it hasn't really worked, so we're not going to risk that discovery. So anything we can do, let us try romance. Let's try romance our wife, because we really need to be able to get a son. Just, sadistic and diligent, so we're going to write her a love poem. Come on, we need a son. We desperately need a son from somewhere, otherwise we're going back down to this tiny county here. And that would not be very useful at all for us. Pretty soon, actually, we could probably... We can't increase just... Actually, no, we can. We can get another regiment of archers out, as we just need troops. Here we are. Where are we going? We are on a crusade to the Kingdom of Galicia. It's going to be down in Spain. Yeah, Spain's in a bit of an interesting spot right now. So, a papal envoy has reached my court, bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Alexander issued a call to arms for all righteous Christian rulers. As a Catholic mayor, I'm expected to prepare my men in support of this most holy cause, sponsored by the Universal Church itself. To all those who take the fight against the vile infidels desecrating the holy grounds of Galicia, the Holy See promises full absolution from all sins and a guaranteed place in heaven. So we can join the fight, and then our men would join. The crusade would start off a lot better. We would gain 60 piety, which isn't perfect. We could pay some money. We can't do that. We will offer to join the crusade. We will offer to join the crusade because that would be a useful thing. Our beneficiary will be our grandson. So there is no woman lovelier than Huithril. My words often fail me. None of my compliments ever do her justice. Perhaps a carefully crafted poem would better capture her virtues. Is she wise? She's charismatic. We'll go with exquisite features. She does not respond. Okay. And definitely... Where is the Kingdom of Galicia, by the way? It's down here. Held by a sheikh. Okay, that's interesting. We've got another lifestyle perk. Is there anything we can do? Anything we can do to give us some more fertility? Anything at all? Looking at Seducer here, that's a long way down the line, I think, for us. But we could start going down the schema, but I think we'll go for Dreadful, just get a bit more dread. Just make us that little bit more scary in our old age. But still, we just don't have the ability to move out from where we are, and it's so frustrating. Are there any mercenaries that we can even think about hiring? It seems not. The cheapest one is 158 gold, and that's only for 800 men, and they're only decent quality. That's the problem with mercenaries. There may be a decent amount of them, but they're not going to be the highest quality troops that you can buy. The real quality troops will come from your own lands, but we just can't do it, and that's so unfortunate. We're actually going to get our wife over in Council. She's going to go over to Chivalry, because I want some more military... we just need more military troops, really. We just don't have a choice otherwise. If we don't get enough military, we can't really move forward at all. I wonder if we can take over Alich. Let us get our council member, who is currently not fabricating a claim. So let's get you to fabricate a claim on Alich here. If we can maybe get a county if we can get a duchy in Ireland, that might be a useful way forward. If we were to get, let's say, so we've got the county of Ulster. That's Jure is part of the Duchy of Ulster, which is these three territories. So if we can get Alich on board, we could technically make the duchy, which would be very useful indeed. The Duchy of Ulster would allow us to stay as a duke, and we wouldn't lose all our money, which would be annoying, and all our land more than anything. Speaking of money, let's get some money from them. He's given us some money to help fight the faithful. Wonderful. Speaking of which, our bishop here is not all too fond of us. Is there anything we can do to bring him on board? We can sway him. Let's start the scream. Because if he doesn't like us, he's not going to give us his troops. He's not going to give us any taxes, and that's something we really could do with. So that's why we're going on to try and sway Bishop Lorenzo here. Over the years, I've received a great deal of portraits from various nobles, both foreign and local. Until now, they have mostly gathered dust in some attic. Perhaps I should bring them out and select my next romantic pursuit. Let us bring out the portraits. My lord, the malady is contagious, be wary. My bishop holds me back. The diseased body of a commoner, skin marred by rashes and bumps, rests upon the table. Anyone who comes into contact with the corpse risks infection, and I was planning an outing that will take me close to Hurtingstone. The holding of my rival. No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to gain the piety. Queen of Navarra. She... Yes, we'll put her in the pile. We're not going to put the count here, no. As we need a son. Who's this? Princess someone of France? Yes, we can put it for consideration. She's deceitful, lazy, generous. 33, let's put her in the left pile. Are you any good? Sadistic, gluttonous, greedy. Perfect. That was exhausting. That's the Queen of Navarra. Don't see what can go wrong there at all. But let's do it. Anywhere we can get a son. Just, I don't really care where. To the winsome Mormere Chinead. Your dimples are the balm for my weary soul. I really want to be by your side, that I may know the depths of your love. You should do anything I want, all the time. Okay. Speaking of which, what's happened down here in Cornwall? Something's happening down there in Cornwall. The Crusade launches in 4 months. And we definitely want to be able to do some useful things. As if nothing else, we'll be able to contribute and get some gold and some prestige. Although I'm hoping that we'll be able to get a bit more. Maybe even if we can get Wiradjuri to get the land down here, we can eventually play as him, depending if we get a son or not. But that launches in 4 months, so we'll let that carry on. We're also attempting to get a fabricated claim on Ailic down here in Ireland. That's going to take another 75, I don't know, progress. I don't know if it's really years, but another 75 progress until that's completed. And we are getting older and older by the second. We're now 58. Our heir will be 37 by the time we take her. She's also an adulterer. And our liege has won. Our liege has won the war with King Malcolm. I don't know quite what that means. She still doesn't have another earl. Still doesn't have another earl, and because of that, it means that we don't have any chance to be able to take any land internally in the kingdom. It's so frustrating. But here we go, Crusade for Galicia. The time has finally come to bring St. George's holy wrath against the vile infidels of Galicia. Inflamed by righteous fury and unyielding resolve and very loud music, the great army of Crusaders, assembled by Pope Alexander, set forth to deliver divine justice upon the wicked and earn their place in heaven. Okay, so we've been given some gold, and you know what? Let us raise all armies. We're going on this crusade. I don't know who's actually going on this crusade. Oh, Seamus. Seamus the Crusader. He's a holy warrior. Wonderful. As is Wiradjuri. Is he coming with us? I suppose he is a commander. Tell you, we'll send Seamus out. The quality is not excellent. So actually we're going to spend some time here in Buchanan attempting to upgrade some of our lands. As we could really do with it. Wooden barracks, that's a lot of money. Is there anything we can do which doesn't cost quite as much money but still gives us more troops? What about high tents? Yes, let's upgrade you. That'll get us another 100 levies in time. Not perfect by any means, but certainly useful nonetheless. And let us head. As you can see here, all of Europe is going to start waking up here. We're going to head down here to attack Spain. Okay. Crusade for the Kingdom of Galicia, I should say. It's going to cost us a bit of money, but we'll land here in Beja and we'll start to do some good work, hopefully. We do have 1,000 troops, and we've got Seamus here at the very least. We haven't looked at Seamus properly, actually. He's brave, he's lazy, and he's forgiving. He's a skilled tactician, so his prowess is not... I mean, his prowess is pretty poor. But he is a holy warrior. I wonder, actually... I wonder if we end up putting our other commander, or our other grandson... our other grandson on the way. In there instead. He's slightly worse, but if... We can use him to hopefully get a successful voyage and a successful land. Okay, so we're here. But also, it could give us what we need. Yes! Badmore is pregnant, please. I beg if you don't be a daughter. I beg if you don't be a daughter. We just don't have... We don't need another daughter, we need a son. I really don't know if this is going to work, but I'm hoping that because we've only got one son, all the land will only go to one person. But we don't know that. That's the issue. As you see, lots of things happening here. Let us go over here, and we can join in the fight. No, but we'll take attrition, which is annoying. But we can siege here. It's going to take us 7 months. War chest share, we get 20%, which is nice. We're ranked 2nd at the moment, so we'll get 831 at the moment if we finish this war. And it looks like those are some enemy troops coming in there. Oh yeah, so we're actually going to probably lose this. Rudry has been wounded. We're going to do some good casualties here, but we are going to lose nonetheless. And we'll need to pull out. Seems that everyone else is down here, not there. Let's get our troops out of here. Finbar has been taken prisoner. That's not the end of the world. So now, if we look at the Crusades now... look at the Crusades, sorry. Oh, we're still... Contribution is ranked 1st. So we'll get a lot if we successfully continue fighting. Definitely something we want to do. We did lose that. We did lose quite a bit of troops, unfortunately. And like I said, our quality is not excellent. But we don't have a choice, really. So let's head down here. And we can join the rest of the Crusaders down in southern Spain. Passionate interests. I'm playing absent-mindedly with my little firebrand. Interesting. We're calling the Queen of Navarre my little firebrand. Her head resting against my chest as I tell her about court alliances. She is an excellent listener, encouraging me with gentle hums and nods, and asking thoughtful questions. The way she truly cares about a topic so close to my heart makes me all warm inside. She becomes our soulmate. I don't know what that gives us. We can only have one soulmate. Huh. No! Oh no. I was so hoping for a son. We finally got a child, and it's not going to be a son. Hopefully, maybe Badmore can. Hopefully, Adolfleda can have another one. She can be called Bebin, a nice name. But not very helpful. Not very helpful at all, actually. It's because we're just having more and more daughters, and that's not going to help us at all. How is the crusade going, by the way? No. Oh. Oh, Sinead, we tried so hard with you. We tried so hard with you, Sinead. Warmate Sinead Buchanan has finally been cast to hell at 60 years of age. He died of old age. A charming man, he became famous for his elaborate feasts and grandiose balls. Lucia ascends to the throne, spending long hours in prayer as to not upset God, mainly confident that Lucia's reign will be a blessing to the realm. We played for Mormea for 44 years. We joined him when he was 15 years old in 1066. The real issue now is that we don't have this land anymore. It's gone to our sister. And so all of our land is just gone again. I'm sorry? To my vassal, I've come to the conclusion that you cannot be entrusted with dignity and responsibility of Buchanan. I therefore request that you relinquish this title forthwith. We are a known criminal. Or an adulterer, which means she can revoke our title without being viewed as a tyrant. On decline. She can start a war with us. We can't win a war. We can't win a war against her. We're going to lose the game. We're just going to lose the game here. We don't stand a chance. Suffragan Bishop. No, not Lorenzo. Yes, I know we're under siege. Pause. And Prince Willan of Scotland has joined as well. Pope Alexander III, can you help us at all? Can you give us money? No. Do we have any alliances at all? What about Seamus, I wonder? Can Seamus give us anything to help? Oh dear. Is there anyone you can marry who can give us an alliance? Adam of Gloucester, 559. We are marrying you. We're going to pick up Lover's Pox. Sorry mate, you're just going to have to deal with that. We need to bring our troops home instantaneously. Don't know where they are. Are we still in first place? Our war contribution is 44%. I wonder if we can win the crusade in time. If we win the crusade in time, we can play as our heir, but we can't. Oh no. All men come home. All men come home. Everyone home. We're going to have to leave that alone for now. Okay, you can just come join the war, actually. Call to war. Okay. I really hope you're not going down. I really hope you're not attacking. Really hope you're not going to be attacking or be attacking the crusade, because right now we really need your support. Where are you? You're part of the Holy Roman Empire. Please tell me your troops are coming for me. They're coming to help. You're an allied army. I really hope you're coming to help. But hang on, let's look at our council. Because our council is completely gone, and now we have a new player. So, who is the best chancellor we can get? The best chancellor we can get is Radri, our son and heir. Okay. who's also lost an eye. Our best steward is Oscar. I don't know who Oscar is, but welcome aboard, son. We need a good marshal, so Seamus, our other son. Spy master will have to go with Isentrude, our courtier and friend. Wow. We need any help we can get here. Any help at all. Can we... I know that Rodri's had a son. Can we get you betrothed to anyone for an alliance? Alliance power? Any alliances at all? It seems not. Oh, dearie me. Okay, well, with that scary revelation that this might be the penultimate episode and we might die completely next time, I'm going to end the episode off there. We have this war to go against, and it's going to be close. Duchess Noala is trying to revoke our one and only county, and this might be the end of it. We've got Count Otto Vaihingen coming in here, but Scotland is fighting us, as is Moray. I'm hoping with our ally we can survive. If not, well, that will be the end of the series, because if we lose this county, that's it. But I tell you what, thank you so much for watching, and expect more of this very, very soon, and hopefully more than one episode. Take care. Bye-bye.